Hello, chat. Hello, gamers. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hey, guys. Hello, everyone who joined so far. Glad to see you all. Hello, Ken. Hey, Noodly. D. Cobb. Ken. Twice. because Ken is based. Cobb. Sheep, Swift, Bacon, IL. Hello, guys. Hello, Boots. How are you today? Are you excited to see another match? We already past halfway point of the tournament. We're at 2/3 done, and overall, and almost done with a whole winners bracket. We have only 2 matches remaining, with well, last one of them obviously being the winners bracket finale, where Nubli awaits her opponent, and this opponent will be determined today in a match between Swift and Bacon. Both are very good players. Both have some experience in party games tournaments. Swift never been in big 1v1s, but he played in Halloween 1v1, in 2v2 and 3v3, while Bacon only played in mini 1v1 for 3rd anniversary, 5th 1v1 and last 2v2 as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see, and they both had a pretty confident path in this Dark Horse tournament as well so far. Swift almost got knocked out in the losers bracket by CJ in the very first round. It all came down to the very last pick jousting in game number 4. But then he won against D without dropping any games, while Bacon had a bit more consistent path, with being the only player so far who have not lost a single game, winning 3-0 against a new player, Zomoon, and 3-0 against Itamar, Swift's partner in both 3v3 and 2v2 tournaments. And now we'll see if we will be seeing if Swift can get a revenge on his ex-teammate and maybe finally get some wins against Bacon, be the first person to defeat him, or is Bacon gonna continue his streak, moving through this Dark Horse tournament, defeating everyone in his way? It's gonna be a very interesting match, and I'm excited to see it. Are you guys excited? Hello, Outcrit. Hello, Sky. I'll stop making mistakes. I can't continue the 3-0. That's what you think. Awesome, is the restaurant here? Okay, sounds good. Listen, it's Bacon, it's easy. You just win, and yeah, it's that easy. Getting to the finals without losing a single game is no big deal, honestly. I did it a few times. So you can do it too, right? You can do it. Listen, you did it twice. You just need one more time, okay? It's yeah, I mean, I'm basically Al31. Yeah, you're the Al31 of Dark Horse. Sweep everyone throughout the tournament and just choke the finals. Bacon, you're my goat. Bacon, Sweep, deal. Both Bacon and Swift are my goats. Excited to see how they will perform. It's really hard to say who will end up victorious here, because it feels like we have kind of the case of like players with like two kind of opposite I don't know, best games, it feels like. I don't know. I feel like Swift and Bacon's best games are not aligning with each other too much, so it's gonna be very reliant on what games they will get and who can outperform their opponent in their better games. On one hand, they did that, on another, 0 tournament wins. You should not have said that, Sky. I know exactly about that, but like, you should not have said that. You have enabled something inside me that people in 621 will not like. Conclusion: Bacon second place, real. These best games, I don't even know. Pig Jousting and Frozen 4. That's yeah. He's a very big on swing games, I think, from what I remember. He didn't say I looked at his PBs and told me literally nothing. His biggest weakness has to be AS and no split. I'm gonna need this hint. He's insane. I'll hit murder if he's good at HAFF. He's pretty good at PvP games. I'm back, by the way. Welcome back. Let me invite our players. I'm just been talking. Yo, gamers. As if you guys are not on my stream. If he needs the hell. It's on all the PvP games. It'd be funny in hell. Will be quite funny. That's for sure. Alright, once again, the match is about to begin, and in between games I will be running ad breaks, because if I don't do that, they will be randomly showing up during the games, and we do not want that. We do not want any interruption, especially during close, important matches like that. So, I'm gonna run one of those really quickly, and then we shall begin. We shall begin. Have some bargains in the body chat. Yeah, still good luck, Swift. Boycott Mojang while playing a Mojang game. Someone in chat said that. 1.21 says it. 1.21 came out. Or did they announce it today or something? What is 1.21? Once this much. If Swift tries a lot. I really have not been keeping track of Minecraft updates since like 1.16 or something. Because it's a bit hard to keep track of them, because they announced so much shit for 1.17 and then just added like a third of it and only finished adding it in like 1.19 or 1.20 or something. I don't know. I don't even know what they want right now. Alright, ads should be over. Let's begin. My sub is gone now. It's already been a month since you subbed them. Literally, it actually feels like yesterday. I thought you subbed like when Dark Horse started, and it hasn't been a month yet, so I guess I just remembered it wrong. RIP. Can't use my Prime. Damn. Maybe just some issues on Amazon side. Also, thank you for the follow outfit. I don't know why the follower doesn't work again. Is it working if I test it? Oh, what the fuck? I guess it just played it itself. I don't know. I think my Streamlabs is just breaking itself. I need to look into it. It seems like it shows the sub alerts, but it doesn't show the follow alerts, which is weird. So, all right, let's begin. Both participants are ready. Yo, welcome to the monkey family. Thank you guys. Thank you. I forget to say welcome to monkey family because the alerts are not showing up. Like in hell. Need to look into it. And and we're signing with picture. And we're signing with pictures in that Bacon did not want to see. And they instantly engage in the 1v1 where Swift comes out victorious, defeating his opponent. A very fast, very, you could say, swift start. Haha, I'm very funny. To the match, and Swift continues his rampage, destroying nons left and right. He doesn't secure the full 3-0 sweep yet, but I doubt the nons will be that much of an issue for him. He gets another regen, another kill, and the last one is out. Swift free, Bacon 0 at the start of game number 1. Very, very good start for Swift. Let's see if he can keep it up. Bacon starts off on the fence of jungle jump. Swift it doesn't do so, and so he's a bit behind his opponent a bit. Can he catch up on the stairs? No, Bacon only increases his lead on the stairs, and he's about to finish in first place, cutting down Swift lead by 1 star. Successfully winning second round of this game. Now we're moving to workshop. See who is a better crafter here. Bacon with a bad side. We are not sure about Swift side. Let's see. He'll get Swift starts off ahead. Maybe he has a better side, or maybe just better mechanics. I think Bacon is getting closer on the second craft, though still behind Swift, around half a craft ahead of Bacon, going into the last craft in the lead. They're both on the last craft. Who is gonna win? Diamond Boots, very fast craft, and Swift gets back into a 3-star lead. And he also had a bad side, winning against Bacon in this workshop. Super ship. Bacon kept choking, according to him. Super ship, usually not a big sweep game, but apparently not in the Dark Horse, where we've seen some very big sweeps yesterday. Let's see if one of our opponents can do something like that here. Bacon is in a position where he needs to do one of those, and he might be able to do so. He's being pretty aggressive towards Swift. Ends up not in the best position, but the tails are not that long yet to become a problem for participants yet. Though the randoms might be the problem here, as 2 of them are still in the game. Swift might be looking to deal with one of them here to make sure he has at least 1 star in this game. Yeah, I think Swift is mostly eyeing at the randoms on, or maybe even catching Bacon in the pocket here and making Bacon die in the middle, who was being very aggressive and trying to find an opportunity to cut Swift off. And Swift just slowly playing, slowly eyeing out Bacon's whereabouts, cutting him off guard. And now a game that could have bring Bacon back in the game might as well ruin his chances right here and now if Swift gets another 3-0 sweep here. Bacon is dead. Why is Swift falling off? Swift is cracked, and so is Bacon. Swift hasn't secured the 3-star sweep here yet, though. The random is still alive, but not for long. 3-0 sweep and super ship for Swift, and it does not look good for Bacon. Being 6 stars down after just 4 rounds. Not a good situation, but maybe he can bring some of the points back. Maybe in this volcano he seems to be very aggressive, so it's Swift trying to destroy as much land around his opponent as possible. Maybe trying to make Swift commit a mistake. Isn't successful so far. Now they both just trying to find their own last blocks, their own land. They're both gonna end up on the same block, but Bacon finds a little better right next to Swift and manages to get 2-star sweep in this volcano. Maybe still having a chance going into the last 3 rounds. 4 stars between them, not yet decided. Bacon gets white spawn in pig fishing and starts off very strong with a decent pace, but a few misses while Swift's pigs kept being stolen by randoms. Now he finally finds his rhythm as well. They're both going for pretty much the same picks right now. But Bacon is staying slightly ahead by 1 or 2 picks. Not letting Swift pass him. Bacon needs the win here to have some chances in the last 2 rounds. And he is keeping that lead. 4 picks between them. And they both going for different cycles. Though it seems like Swift trying to steal from Bacon and go a bit too fast here. But random end up stealing from Swift again. And 15 seconds remaining. Bacon is in secured first place in this pig fishing with a nice 33 score. GG's. And now Fire Leapers that we do not play. And now 2 rounds remaining and only 3 stars between our participants. So Bacon pretty much still got it, but only with a sweep. Only with a sweep can he achieve the win in this match, while Swift only needs to win 1 out of the remaining 2 rounds to secure the dub here. Shooting range, round number 7. And 3 golden zombies spawn right off the bat, and so does the 2 TNT arrows. Whoever got the TNT might be winning, but I think the other person stole it. Bacon so far is in the lead, and Swift is nowhere on the board, finally getting the first golden mob. Him and Swift are pretty much tied. But Bacon has the TNT, and Bacon only increases his lead. Swift is in a dangerous position because one of the randoms is close, and Bacon might be able to finish this game very soon, but Swift catching up slightly, getting close to Bacon, but not passing him. With Bacon, I think, with the TNT arrow finishing first, and now 1 more game remaining. And Swift is only in a 2-star lead, which should be enough if it's a core game, if it's a game where Swift can at least play second. But if it's not, then Bacon has a very good opportunity to snatch the dub right at the end. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Let's see it. The last round of game 1 is minecart racing. I don't know if real sweep is possible here, but Bacon gotta at least try. So far, those Swift starts off very strong, ahead by quite a bit of his opponent, though slows down a bit, doesn't manage to hit some of his shots, then recovers and hits max speed first ahead of Bacon, securing a 3-star difference, and at the end win the first round and finally delivering a first defeat to Bacon's run in Dark Horse. GG's. Let me put this on the spreadsheet. Very good game, very good first round with some interesting results. Got 3 pretty interesting sweeps with Bacon getting 2 stars up in Volcano and Swift. 3-0 in Pick Jousting, which is not too surprising, and 3-0 in Super Shift, which seems to be a common thing in Dark Horse now, apparently. The longer the tournament goes, the more sweeps we see in Super Ship, and now with those 2 sweeps, Swift is going into game 2 with an advantage, with the first win acquired, and let's see what Hypixel will give us for game number 2. Let's see. Okay, both of them are ready. Let's go. Super sweep, real. Swift is a grinder indeed. And Floor is Lava. Floor is Lava. Game number 1. Both of them have pretty much similar good pings. Let's see if it's gonna come down to the ping or if one of them will make a mistake. So far, Bacon seems to have a bit more clean run, slightly ahead of his opponent, but Swift kinda catching up at the end, but doesn't manage to snatch that victory. And Bacon, this time starts in the lead. And Pig Jousting once again at the start of the game. This is not real. Bacon does not believe this. Though Swift not in a good position, trying to be aggressive and getting hit by one of the randoms and getting kinda targeted by him as well. With Swift dying to this random and Bacon not getting the region, and this guy just demolishes both of our participants here. What the hell happened? This guy was out for blood, holy. He just screwed both of them, killed Swift, stole the region from Bacon, killed Bacon, got 3 stars, just fucking Giga Chad mo. The Giga Chad random. Another big game, this time pig fishing, and both of them look at the spawn. Swift on white, Bacon on lime. It's gonna be pretty close. The randoms once again stealing some from Swift in his cycle, giving Bacon an opportunities to start with a pretty good lead, around 2-3 picks ahead of Swift, who also keeps missing some of his picks, letting Bacon establish a pretty decent difference between them. Yeah, the Swift's timing is a bit off, I think. He keeps going in a bit too fast, while Bacon is calmly, collectively just gets more and more picks, gets more and more difference between him and his opponent. Already hitting 23 with 23 seconds remaining. Seems like Bacon will be taking another round for himself here. And 2 stars between them after first 3 games. This time starts way better for Bacon than the last round. And we'll split round number 4. Someone in chat said that this is one of the weaker games for Swift. Let's see if it's gonna be true. The random who killed both of them just out instantly in Anvil Spliff, as it usually goes. Anvil Sweep, did you imagine? Who is this guy? Was he trying to target Bacon here? Well, it did not pay out too well. Big patient is insane. I agree. 17 viewers, Pog. And it's a big match, big moment, and a pretty good time as well. Weekend, good for all time zones, pretty much. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying this match so far. It's seen a close game 1, and game 2 seems to go pretty close as well. Bacon only 2 stars in the lead. Let's see if he can improve this lead after this endless spliff, or is Swift gonna get closer? This one just got dragged into the void as soon as I tried to look at them. Holy shit. Now both Swift and Bacon are pretty much the same area, so they might get a bit screwed by one another. Yeah, Bacon not in the best position, and so is Swift. Both just trying to move around quickly as they both run out of land around the same time. I'm gonna come down how they execute the same last blocks, and Swift does it better, coming to a better block here, cutting down Bacon's lead by 1, and now we're going to lab escape. See how this one will go. Swift starts off ahead so far, but Bacon quickly catches up, and they basically on the same frame, with Swift having a slight lead still, and Bacon getting stuck for a second there and falling behind. He's now around 1/2 a block behind Swift. It's not as close anymore, but still very much recoverable for Bacon. With a better execution, I don't know if he can do so though, because Swift only keeps improving his lead. Bacon, I know if it's Bacon messing up or Swift just playing like a god, but he improved his lead by like 3 or 4 blocks here, and approaching the last 5 blocks with a confident lead. Swift tying up the score by the end of the slab escape. And with 3 rounds remaining, we have a tie on the scoreboard. Hello, Bleach, by the way. Hello, Bleach. And now, 3 rounds remaining, jungle jump. I don't know if I just stopped there for a second. Now this time Swift starts on the fence, and Bacon runs off way too early. Did his timer not show up and he missed the timing or something? But this might be a big misstep by Bacon, as Swift is ahead, and Bacon also fails one of the jumps, falling behind not just Swift by one, but one of the randoms as well. And Swift gains a 2-star difference in this jungle jump. Oh, this does not look good for Bacon. He only has 2 rounds in this in the second game. And you do well, Kyle. Hello, Chibri. That is on God. Oh, I won. Nice. Bacon is trolling, maybe. And Super Ship. Last time it did not go well for Bacon, but maybe this time he can squeeze some points out. He kinda has to. And here the countdown. The music strat backfires. Now Bacon needs to pull off the sweep that Swift pulled onto him last time, and Swift is just trying to go for randoms, trying to get rid of them instantly to secure some points, and he successfully does so. All the randoms are dead, and if Swift secures first place here, he has a guaranteed 3-star difference for the final round, which is at least a guaranteed tie and a guaranteed 2 wins score going into game number 3. Well, Swift had a choice to make, either to follow Bacon's tail there or just turn around. He decided to turn around, and look at the plays by Swift. He is so confident with his moves. He feels his ship very well, and Manages to pull off some very good things here, trying to cut off Bacon and cut him off guard as well with his jukes. He doesn't manage to kill his opponent yet. They both have pretty much similar amount of land. Not really boosting at each other yet. swiftt only increasing his speed to try and steal Bacon's amount of land right now. What are they both gonna do? They just both gonna turn around once again, not engage in a big fight, and turn back around to try and cut each other off. And swiftt might be in a good position if he yeah, I think he will be stealing majority of Bacon's land. He's at the end of his opponent's turn. Bacon is kinda trapped in the corner here and dying to the wall, giving swiftt this this 3-star difference by the end of round 7. And now, no matter what, swiftt will be having 2 wins by the end of this game. Sylvian, hello Sylvian. Lawnmower, I don't think Lawnmower will be a 3-0 sweep, but who knows, maybe Lawnmower is swiftt's weakness. But unless something very unexpected happens, swiftt will be going into game number 3 with a 2-0 difference, and Bacon is not even playing. Oh, now he does. For 9 seconds, bruh. swiftt is just that guy. swiftt is just that guy indeed. Probably void. I mean, I don't know how much it would have mattered if Bacon didn't freeze. Because if you avoid this one and get like frozen for or something, this might be quite interesting. I guess. No. It would not have mattered too much. So with a yeah. I mean, even if Bacon won that round, he still would have lost by the end. And so now with 2 stars up, with 2 wins up, swiftt is going confidently into the game 3, scoring some very amazing consistent scores. swiftt is on the roll. That's like damn. Really, truly a dark horse performance so far. Who would have guessed if swiftt, looking at swiftt start in this tournament, almost getting eliminated in the very first round, he might be on the run to win 3-0 against the person who have not lost a single match yet, a single game yet. And he already lost 2 against swiftt, and he needs to make sure he doesn't lose another one or tie, because if he does, it's gonna be all over in the winner's bracket for Bacon. So yeah, let's see if game number 3 will end any differently, if swiftt's gonna finish the job, or are we gonna see the start of reverse sweep for Bacon, because at this point it's his only option to win this match and move into the winner's bracket finals and the guaranteed top 3 spot of Dark Horse tournament. Let's see it. Whoever wins between us, I want to say in advance my condolences. Yeah. I will be very sad for either. Whoever will lose this match, and Anki versus D. Probably. What do you say? The prediction coming rolling in their graves right now. Reverse sweep incoming, imagine. Reverse sweeps are very rare in party games tournaments. We only have seen 2 in best of 5 matchups. The first one being Panda versus Ugal in 4th 1v1. By the way, happy birthday to Ugal. And the other one being Cobb versus 3 in semifinals of Christmas 1v1 last year. Those are very rare, but they can happen. We've seen it before. Let's see if... Wait, is Bacon sick? Then I'm sorry, Bacon. Why is everyone sick? Get healthy, guys. Health is very important. Game 3. Swift 2, Bacon 0 so far. Swift only needs a tie to move into the winner's bracket finals. Animal Slaughter. We have not seen this one yet. Maybe this is the game for Bacon to start his comeback. I mean, I thought so too, but then before that he say, I couldn't reverse sweep you even if I was healthy. Sick, and then he can use sick, I've got no chance. Like, I am sick right now, I've got no chance. So, like, when I first saw it, I thought that too, but like, then I saw the previous message and I was like, oh, I believe in the food, indeed. And so far, Bacon starting off ahead with Swift, kind of struggling, falling behind 2 of the randoms for a second there. But then quickly catching up and now being around 5 points behind Bacon. They are going for pretty much similar area right now. Bacon being a bit more consistent. But Swift is right behind, around 2 points between them. Bacon will find a bunch of cows in his way and then gets in a guaranteed first place spot, winning game number 1 once again. Exactly what you want to see if you're Bacon. You need to win as much as you can because to eliminate any possibility of a tie or a win for Swift. I've had COVID for a week. Get well soon, Bacon. COVID is cringe. Wait, what? Yeah, just like I said. 20 seconds remaining. On 3 randoms are still remaining, but as the and will start target players, I think they all will die pretty quickly. Those just keep surviving. They are. What the hell was that? They were not being hit by any cannonballs, but now they're out, and now the deathmatch begins with both our participants on the front of the island in basically the same area, and Bacon does the wrong move, goes closer to the cannonballs, and Swift is one to tie up the score. Moving on to Chicken Wings 3, completely new games for this matchup. We have not seen any of those 3 being played, and so far it's a tie after 2 rounds. See what the 3rd round will bring to us. Swift going for pretty risky right cut and executes it well, but then gets pushed off one of the rings, and it's suddenly doesn't look that great at all because not only Bacon is far in the lead, the randoms are very cramped in front of Swift, but he passes them all, and now on the run, at least for the 2nd place, at least not to give Bacon An insane sweep out of nowhere. Bacon finishes first, getting back into 1-star lead. Swiftt does the remaining run flawlessly, only getting second place. Another workshop. Last time they had the same side, and Swiftt was the one being victorious. Let's see what will happen this time. Not sure which sides they got now. Bacon starts off ahead pretty confidently. Still in the lead, but it seems like Swiftt getting slightly closer as the game goes. They're both on the same craft and very close space between them. Will be first going into the last craft. It will be Bacon once again in the lead. Staying ahead for majority of the round and finishing first, winning this workshop. And now Bacon is 2 stars in the lead. And consistently one band game each round. Compass skill issue, real. Forgot to mention, but I'm also suffering from COVID. I know my everything did get well soon. Outfit. Yeah, truly, the COVID is truly coming back. Man. Probably gets COVID every month at this point. Oof. Yep. 11-9 in Bacon's favor with 4 rounds remaining. Once again, Bacon in a position where he needs to make sure he wins. Not ties, not loses, wins. Otherwise, it's game over for him in winner's bracket. And we'll split round number 5. Was victorious for Swiftt last time. Bacon needs to make sure it doesn't happen again. And Swiftt, on the other hand, needs to repeat his success to get closer to his opponent and make sure to end it right here and now in game number 3. To not leave any questions of the winner of this matchup. And Bacon, what happened? I did not see what was going on. Bacon? It was a swing game. Apparently it is. What did Bacon like lag or something? I completely missed what was going on. Bacon? What? Hold on. Let me look back at the stream. I think Bacon might have crashed. We will let this play out in case everything was okay before Bacon disconnected. But after that I will lobby. And we'll flip indeed. Let me see. Here's Bacon. He's moving around. He seems fine. And then he just stands there. Yeah, it seems like Bacon crashed, so I assume it's gonna be a void of Anvil Spliff. My computer crashed, yeah, it's definitely a void. So we just wait for Bacon to reconnect. What is up? Why is my phone telling me my keyboard can't be identified? What the fuck? Computer is sick. Computer is got infected with COVID too. What is up with people's PCs just crashing mid games? Because didn't we have it with Sky and like someone else in the tournament like a few days ago? I definitely died there. I'm not trying to say my first mile. Oof. It's been infected with a virus. Oh no. Yeah, what's up with that clueless? The one time I logged out and lost 3 stars, I sucked it up and that one avalanche game. That's based of you, but please if you have issues during the match, please say it in party chat next time so we can avoid the game. Like you're based and Giga chat for sucking it up, but please maybe not do that. If you don't want people to lose because of just random stuff like that, we want to make it as fair as we can. Set the person who unbanned avalanche. This match already sucked up for stars of luck outfit. Yeah, I'm at my limit. Like W. Surely it's fine. Surely. Alright, both of them are ready. Let's continue. We are halfway done with game 3. And Bacon is 2 stars up. In a pretty good position, but nothing is secured yet. Bound. 4 more, by the way. And 3 times in a row. Bacon is L31 with Dark Horse. Swift is going straight for Bacon, so does Bacon for his opponent. They both engage in a fight in the middle. And Swift comes out victorious, though pretty damaged, trying to hide from randoms who are just all fighting in this big ass pile on the side of the map. Why have we couldn't pick just a 3 out of 3? No, definitely not rigged, guys. No one was rigging it, don't worry. And Swift brings it all back just like that with a 3-star sweep. And he might be losing it all here if Bacon manages to perform better in this swing game. Or maybe he finishes Bacon right here and now, we'll see. Both fight in around middle area with Swift taking out Bacon this time as well, and looking forward to just finish up this match at this point. Two big swing games out of the way, and it seems like Bacon doesn't really have any other answers for this situation. Yeah, Swift gets another 5-star, 3-star sweep. High ground. Might have saved Bacon here, but it is banned. And now we have 2 more rounds, and just wow, this Bacon's blue screen might have just destroyed all of his chances here. Bacon was ahead by 2 stars, before the blue screen, going into anvil split, usually not a swing game, and then blue screen, requeue, pick justing frozen floor, and now 2 stars up turned into 4 stars down. It's still not over, but the chances are very, very slim for the last 2 games, both of which have to be some sort of swings. Gonna be very tough. Let's see if Bacon can pull it off, or is Swift gonna move on to the winners bracket final with a 3-0 sweep. The game's cannon baiting, kinda half a swing game. But Bacon says that it's his worst game. But all he can do is try. All he can do is try. And so far he's in the first place. While Swift is not on the board, which is the exact scenario that he needs. So Swift quickly catches up, almost passing Bacon for a second there. Bacon holding on to the first place, but then gets passed by Swift and falls out of top 3 himself as well. Bacon's chances are gone with Swift winning this campaign, and it's done. And Avalanche and 8 out of 8. What a just complete turnaround. What is this complete turnaround in this and both of them are dodging for funsies, with Bacon being the first out, and Swift just gonna continue dodging the snowballs here. As he already won the match, it does not matter too much. Swift just keeps dodging those. Yes, and now it's done. Now it is done. What a complete turnaround. GG's. Yeah, what a game we have seen. Because going from Animal Slaughter, Bombardment, Chicken Rings and Workshop, Blue Skin on Anvil Swift, and then Pick Justing, Frozen Floor, Campaigning, Avalanche. Just, man, poor Bacon. I'm curious about, this was the game. But Bacon Blue Skin, right? I'm curious. This is the first time ever when I do that. I'm just curious what they would have gotten next after Anvil Spliff. They would have gotten Floor is Lava and Shooting Range. I feel like those two would have been slightly better for Bacon, but the fate was not on his side today. Unfortunately, that is Fighting Games. That is how it goes. And Swift, obviously, not saying that he did not deserve to win, because he absolutely did. He popped off today. He showed a great performance, consistent through a lot of games with some explosive sweeps and 3-0 swings here and there. And Swift will be moving on to the winners bracket finals against Noodly. Oh, this is gonna be the match. This is gonna be the match of all time. Hopefully they will be able to schedule it. Their time zones are pretty sassy to each other, but yeah. Damn. And Swift avenging his Buccaneer brother Itamar, winning 3-0 against Bacon, and now only Noodly stands in his way to the grand finals. We have our 2 top 3 contestants already, Swift and Dudley both made it there through the winners bracket finals already, no matter what will happen there. And we have 2 more spots in top 4, which will be determined by the losers bracket. Let me see what matches we have to watch. We have Itamar, Outcrit, and DNT in the second round of losers bracket, the winners of which will be fighting each other in the next one alongside Sheep and Sky. The winner of Sheep and Sky will be moving against Bacon. Oh my fucking god. What is this part of the bracket? Of this bracket? Sheep, Sky, or Bacon gonna be fighting for top 4. Ah, my god. I will cry during those games, all of those. And on the bottom, it will be Itamar, Outcrit, Dior, NT against each other. And whoever wins that one will be going up against Helix. But all of our eyes will probably be out of next matches on Swift versus Only in the finals of winners bracket. The winner going into the grand finale, the loser will still go in the finals, but of the losers bracket to fight whoever will defeat everyone else in there, and maybe have another chance to go against their opponent in the grand finale, which will be tough for whoever will go there to losers bracket, because in grand finale it's just the extension of the brackets, and the brackets work the way that each person is eliminated only when they lose 2 matches. So, and since the winner of the winners bracket is undefeated, they would need to be beaten twice, while the winner of losers bracket will only have 1 chance, and if they lose once, they're out and only have to stick with second place. But that's not gonna be anytime soon. For now, we just have winners bracket finale and the rest of losers bracket to watch. A lot of interesting matches coming up and a lot of cool moments. Why did it never show up when I sub? Wait, did you sub? Hold on. Okay, I don't know. I feel like it's just, I'm not sure if it's my issue because, like, or Streamlabs or Twitch, because it didn't show up in my feed in Streamlabs OBS. It didn't show up in the alert on streams, which might have been Streamlabs issue, but it also doesn't show up on my activity feed at all in Twitch. So, like, and I tried to look into it, and like, the only answer I got before is that Twitch just sometimes doesn't show alerts of like follows and subs, but it has been like a few weeks that they haven't been showing up on my channel, so I don't know what the hell is up. Thank you for the sub though, IL. Thank you for another sub. Very much appreciate the support. Enjoy your emotes and enjoy not having ads during tournament matches. Welcome back, D. Hi Al, thank you for organizing. Sorry, Swift, didn't see your messages. Thank you for playing. Congrats on the win. Al's never Swift in semifinals? No. I call the semifinals of winners bracket on challenge the finale of winners bracket. It just because it's like I just treat the grand finale as like its own separate thing. And like, you know, it's hard to explain. It's just the way I was doing it since the first 2v2, and it just kind of stick around. So like, last match of losers bracket is losers bracket finale. Last match of winners bracket, like, or like semifinals of winners bracket is the finale of winners bracket, and the winners of both of those just face each other in grand finale. That's the way because like the easier way to explain it is winner's bracket finale is the match between two people who have not lost a single match yet. The remaining two people with 0 losses in the bracket. The loser's bracket finale is the match between two people with 1 loss already. The remaining two people there. And grand finale is the match between the winner of both brackets, basically, of both finals. I think it would be easier to understand that way. Bro ate both bacons for breakfast, real. 3-0ing both bacons in a row, nice. Yeah. I think it was the way this is because in the very early tournaments it wasn't like all matches are like best of 5 or like the same format. It was like it was usually like best of 3 for majority and then best of 5 for the last few games. And so when I started organizing, which was in the like middle towards the end of first 2v2, like I was like, well, all the matches been best of 3 so far, let's make all the finals best of 5, which includes the finals of each bracket and grand finale, to make it more intense and fun. And intense and fun it did. It definitely made matches quite interesting there. Maybe we can do that for again for the next tournament with group stages, because grand finale in double elimination bracket already serves as the like extension of like regular match, because there is a possibility of like 2 best of 5 matches being played. So I don't know if we'll do like group stages next time, maybe we can do like all matches best of 5 and finale best of 7 or something. But I don't know. I don't know if there is much need to do that. Best of 5 is already a pretty good format to determine the winner, I would say. Wait, are the next ones best of 5? Yeah, every match is best of 5. So I was just describing how it worked in way early tournaments, like a few years ago. Right now, like usually all the matches are the same format except mini 1v1s, when it's usually the way it was in early tournaments, where the amount of matches slowly increases. Alright, that's the end of the match today. Very cool game. Congrats to Swift on the win once again, and good luck to Bacon in the losers bracket. Very interested in seeing how both of their paths will continue in the tournament. I think that's all I say. That is so true. Everyone is very cool in this chat, in this community. But I think I will be going now. I don't think any matches will be happening today unless some sudden scheduling. So pay attention to tournament chat in Games Discord server to see what are the next scheduled games will be. Also, I will be raiding Ship03. He is streaming right now. He's still in the tournament himself. Make sure to support our boy Ship. Give him some love. Then, yeah. Yeah. Stay tuned for upcoming games: Swift, Noodly, Ship, Sky, Itamar, Outcrit, TNT, whenever they will be scheduled. sometime throughout this week. So yeah, and thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the game and the stream, and I'll see you guys during next ones. Bye bye. I love you all guys. No more games today between. Alright, see ya. Love you all guys. Bye.